Welcome to Brawlhalla.
The stage striking out Tigers versus Asuri.
Nice.
We're going to be going into game number 1 of this tiebreaker, a best of 3 to decide which team is going to be victorious over the other. Demon Island, as we were talking about, is going to the stage for game number 1.
All right, so we're going to be watching out for a lot of the Qatar offstage plays, the sword ground pound into down air, so dangerous when the walls are so small, and of course, we have to mention Asuri's neutral signatures. Whether it's on the sword or the Qatars, they both dunk.
Oh man, weapon spawn comes through. No switch. Tries to go for the neutral stick to the spike. MegD really opening up strong in the beginning of this game. As Stingray is taking a ton of damage. Tries to get the downlight down there into recovery. Getting that combo off the top of the stage. Go for a really early knockout. MegD very confident going into this game. Woo! Number 1.
So
that side stick
confident.
just catches the landing.
Yeah, 35-second knockout. Barely any damage taken. Just about a full stock lead. MegD looking pretty.
Bro, how do you move this shit?
Try to go for the neutral stick. MegD dashing forward, dashing back, keeping Stingray on their toes.
Stingray starting to build up the damage, not letting MegD get barely any extra credit. Ooh, the quick turnaround in the neutral light has the corner guard. MegD trying to stall for time. Recovery off the top. Stingray tying it up in kind.
Oh, yes, and very quickly tying it up as well. I was thinking that MegD was going to run away with that lead, but Stingray, well, I mean, maybe he does. It's on a fresh
This is a seesaw of a match. It's just going to go back and forth. Is this what we signed up for?
Oh, man, MegD opening up strong with the guitars, claws in hand, Nair hits, tries to go for the neutral stick to really spike Stingray down to oblivion, but no, Stingray, MegD just dash jumping left and right over each other, waiting for the other one to make the first move, and Stingray gets a few clean hits in. Switches over to the sword, dash forward, dash back, neutral light, doesn't get the downlights. Wants to get that downlight down air recovery onto Stingray. Lots of damage racked up. MegD doesn't want to go for that recovery knockout until they are for sure that's going to take him off the top of Demon Island.
Oh, the weapon toss just to put MegD on their heels. Again, using that for the mid-range approach because right now MegD has the range advantage. Oh, and the down signature to boot. That is a brief lead you see here, going for the highest weapon toss possible to delay the next weapon spawn.
Oh man, Nair hits. Stingray gets the sidelight, gets the... Oh man,
it's so back and forth.
It's so incredible how much he's equalizing it, and this is one of those tense situations where, yes, MegD has been in the lead this entire game, has been taking the first stock every single time they move forward, but Stingray's been equalizing it so quickly, and all it takes is for Stingray to get the edge on this specific stock to have the entire game go in their favor. Let's see if they can do it. MegD responds properly with that neutral light. Weapon throw goes up, stops Stingray from taking to the skies, uses the neutral light to punish him for staying grounded, and the damage is really even as that sider comes through. The dunk hits! That could be it!
Dunk and the spike!
It.
The lead for 2 out of 3 stocks ain't bad, but it's only the last one that matters, and Stingray putting one on the board.
Stingray coming in clutch, now 1 win away for winning it for MDVA. MegD was doing so well that entire game 1, but you're right, TWK. 2 out of 3 doesn't matter if you don't take the last one. And Stingray with the neutral stick connects the Nair to spike Demon Island, the betrayer of all legends, trying to recover safely, causing them to fall to their doom. And MegD is now down a game and has to win 2 in a row to give Team Canada the victory.
Jeez. Yeah, because Stingray putting MDVA on set point. Like, they could win the entire match right here because this is a best of 3 tiebreaker.
Oh, Stingray went to deny the weapon, accidentally dash jumps into the end of the neutral light. Weapon throw. Nice Nair comes through, throws the weapon forward, and MegD still fighting on arm. Try to go for that pivot, dash jump Nair, catch Stingray off guard. Stingray still taking the brunt of the damage, but I feel like has the lead when it comes to controlling the stage. Let's see if they're able to get the stock here. Oh, almost got that roll-off side air to spike MegD, but doesn't quite hit it. Woo!
Man, they are both hunting for the knockout right now. Stingray definitely going to be looking for the down light into recovery. You see just the raw recovery there, maybe.
Weapon spawn. Gets caught out of the air, but that down sig catches the landing for MegD. I'm loving how much aerial mind games are coming out between these two players. They're going for a lot of these weapon throws, these lobs that are meant, like right there, right? Stingray is doing this when a weapon spawn comes up, making sure that it arcs perfectly over the position that his opponent is in to force them to stay grounded so that they can get these neutral wins or force their hand. And it's been working out so well in both directions between these players.
Oh my, double went for the triple?
That was crazy.
Stingray getting a ton of extra credit on the board.
Yeah,
oh, and the coverage, yeah, stayed under the umbrella of the weapon toss that he calculated beforehand.
Oh, man, and there it goes. Stingray with the weapon throw up, gets the Cider on the stage. That D-line Cider off the weapon throw pickup, and he's going for the ground pound, and he just barely aims it incorrectly. MegD responding appropriately, gets him at the edge of the recovery, carries him up off the top of the stage, but man, you were saying extra credit. Stingray is just a solid hit. Down sig, side sig, anything. Even a side air. Recovery from giving us a whole stock
Yeah,
lead.
why not? I mean, dealer's choice here now. Starting to get a little bit of damage, chipping away at this damage lead, but not enough. Stingray so incredibly healthy, and this could be the final stock. Stingray is on set point.
Yep. This is a lot different from the last game as well, whereas MegD and Stingray were on one stock apiece, completely fresh health, and Stingray just barely took it off the edge with that dunk. Stingray is now fighting with a full stock lead, but MegD is so good at landing those D-light downer recoveries and getting the nairs afterwards. They've brought Stingray in a red already. Avoids the weapon throw, that time going low, hits the neutral light. MegD is just one solid stare away from even this up, and that's it. MegD 0 to death, basically.
I'm on the edge of my seat, like heart actually pounding. MegD needs this stock to stay alive, but Stingray is just finding every single hit.
Yeah, Stingray has definitely got the clutch factor when it comes to this last stock scenario between the two players. MegD charging up the neutral stick to try to dunk Stingray off the ground. Maybe get some combo potential off of that. One nair hits, but the side air swats MegD away. MegD's guitars, they gotta be close to getting knocked out of their hands. They gotta be careful. Silent comes through. Neutral light damages the weapon straight out of their possession. MegD goes for the new sword, and Stingray he smells blood in the water. He knows that this is it. He could get the edge guard here. He's waiting for wall slip to activate the recovery. Connects. Stingray gets the edge guard after a surprising show of patience and a 200 damage lead, winning it 2-0 in the tiebreaker for Team MDVA.
So MDVA taking it over Canada in the tiebreaker, pushing it all the way. Just seems to be their style of play, and man,
really a lot of fun watching them.
So good.